We'll be live on Twitch for anyone that remotely cares.
Oh god.
But I don't think you do.
I feel sorry for hearing that fan noise. It's like a swarm of bees. Either way.
Think I made OBS ignore it, but that's fine. Like, look, the fans, all zero of them, like bees. That's what they're here for. Oh man, you see, Will there with them misplays. God, that's absolutely awful. Why would you do such a terrible thing as that? Okay, that's the inevitable pointless PM out of the way.
Right, either way. So, this is the Aristorats against...
What is Thiefington?
Yeah, we'll see them in a second. So, Underworld is being played by Will, and the Aristorats by Andrea. You might remember Will from last season, playing Lizardman and being sold. So joining in the stands are Pressure, Vincent, and Istvan.
I did show Andrew this formation yesterday. She seems to have forgotten the sort of advice about only putting shitty line rats on the line, but it's easy enough to do. And indeed, the blitzers have the advantage of being marginally more likely to survive being hit in the face by a giant troll. Or indeed a regular sized troll, as the case may be.
Now, would you consider Will's formation a tryhard formation?
What the fuck is a tryhard formation?
I mean, having 7 players on the line of scrimmage.
What makes that any more or less tryhard than any other formation?
He just wants to get another punch quickly, I think.
I mean, it just seems to be the default formation. Will is like actually setting up now. But we'll see. As one of the, I mean, I've seen worse default AI setups, but yeah, I would not have advised to leave it like that.
Not against him.
Oh no, Andrew finished the setup, and yep, she pulled the important pieces off the line. The only things I would change is I would put the gutter runners in the centre instead of out on the flanks like that. Not a huge deal.
Ooh, that's a big red.
Actually, that's an excellent point. If Will decides to blitz the leftmost gutter runner, the King Ratbert Baratheon would be able to surf him, almost certainly. So that'd be a bit risky. Sadly, though, Prince Tom House is a lot more exposed and has no one to surf if he gets blitzed.
This reminds me of the time you got born. I chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mace.
Oh yeah. Now that was a mass reconstruction.
So how do you think this game's going to go? Vincent?
I'm loving Will's name, Stealing. What a hero name for a rat. Or a goblin, whatever it is.
Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate Will's names. Would you consider that to be top tier?
Hi to me. Hit me.
Would you consider Will's names to be tier 1 then?
Lito Nipper, Amas, absolutely.
Man,
Snackaroo.
Controversial.
Larceny. Garbage.
Controversial decision in the teammate matter. We'll see. I like Nick your
Tread
stuff.
lightly. Nick your stuff?
Ooh. Interestingly, Will has failed to set up for 3-liner scrimmage blocks, and he's opening with Troll, which is always an interesting move, because of the tendency of Trolls to fuck things up horribly and end your turn. Yeah, if you have any questions as fan, feel free to ask them, we'll do our best to answer them.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, so now because Will didn't put people there to start with, he's having to run people over, which means that he can't then move them after the block. So as a general rule, you want to provide your assists in your setup rather than having to move pieces in.
Yep.
Okay, he's going for the gutter runner blitz.
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the... Did you see that? Oh, ouch!
Oh,
Ooh.
Early KO, yeah. He's gonna move him though, right? Can he move him far?
Let's take a quick look at that.
move out the way, Will.
Yes, the unmistakable
Remember,
sign
you're trading.
Ooh, wow, that's risky.
rolling up into his head.
However, I do not think that does not make a possible serve.
No,
so
no,
it's
definitely not
a good
something.
idea.
Even the goblin there is interesting. It doesn't imply Will's good is considering the passive play, which I'm not a huge fan of on Underworld, to be honest. A throw teammate play is obviously the only real choice, but we'll see, might see that later on.
So is everyone sick?
Praise Father Nurgle. Oddly enough, no one's playing Nurgle this league, and he's taking revenge on all of us for our blasphemies.
I mean, I'm still proud for the wolves down there, so tough.
I think Andrew might be not trying to time issues, so that's what I noticed when I had the practice match for last night. It's very hard to think. It's especially when you're new. It's quite hard to figure out what you're trying to do and then do it in just 2 minutes.
The one tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is for simpletons.
I like running down the field. So, whatever type I am.
Oh dear. This is looking like not a lot is going to happen. Dear. Wow, okay. Productive turn.
Be gone, fell demon.
Problem, Bob?
Plague fly in my coffee.
They passed the ball, but will it be a
Oh
completion?
wow, okay.
Oh, that's how you move
Will
the
going
ball.
for the questionable place.
Ooh.
I guess he spent so long playing Legends he wants to actually pass something for once.
You can
Okay,
actually pass?
That's what I think. Well, he did.
that's a very iffy play. That was a very easy 2-die there by losing backstabs and Lee, which I have to admit I don't really get apart from the backstabs part.
Okay.
Okay, indeed.
More the merrier.
What the fuck is Wilbur?
He might just not get one die.
Yeah, but he's already blitzed. What's he doing? Where's he going with the ball? I was assuming he was going to run back around. Yeah, he's running around. Right. Oh, is he going to hand off? Surely he's going to hand off, right? And then he's going to score?
Wow. I mean, if he does, there's some kind of some respect for him, though. Just respect for an insane person.
Oh shit, that's not turnover, is it? Come on, come on, come on.
Fail again, fail again.
I was unlucky.
Well, nothing from this kind.
That was
man.
quick.
Yep. That's what happens when you miss your turn against a team like Underworld, unfortunately. Hopefully that won't happen
Fine,
again.
it's good. Well, it's Skaven, so it's Rogular scoring 2 turns now.
Sorry?
Fresh start.
It's Skaven, so it's Rogular scoring 2 turns now.
Important thing, gotta keep possession of the ball, not lose it.
Hold on,
Strike back would be terrible.
Despite that, that's actually not a terrible offensive setup the AIs are giving Andrea here. I'll guess. I'll see how that all works out. I don't like the right over on the line, but that is a matter of personal preference, I think.
You got me playing cards? I'm getting bored. Hey, who knows the rules for Nerdlings in the closet?
A great game so far.
I might want to fill that hole up.
A little dull moment. I'll pick up any second now, I promise.
Okay. I feel like there probably should be another line rat on the left, but that's assuming all the blocks work, that's fine. I think, as I said before, I don't personally very much like having a rat over on the line of scrimmage. There are definitely worse things to do with it.
And there won't be an issue.
I mean, it's mostly because not every rat ogre can carry Teresa Hay.
Well, I mean, my general opinion with frenzy with big guys like the rat ogre, especially in an agility matchup, is you want to be able to get them stuck in somewhere that matters. If it's just sitting on the, if it's just standing on the line of scrimmage, pushing around linemen, it's not really doing anything that useful.
I mean, there was the edge case of wanting to go through the center, but
Your rats, you
Yeah.
don't want to go through the sensor.
Oh wow, it actually has a reasonable movement.
Yeah, the rat
For a big
ogre
guy,
is tied fastest big guy in the game, I believe, with the Croxagore/bear. Ooh,
On the
that's...
edge of the field
Yeah,
there.
could be
Within
worse. I don't like to get stuck
range
in,
of
but
the
one
field.
square over is
what would
definitely
be funny
better.
is if the ball wasn't picked up, then it's scuttled onto outside of the pitch, and when it landed, who knows where.
Yeah.
Place that ball. On the other hand, sure hands, so it's probably not gonna happen.
I mean, even if the sure hands pickups fails, it's reasonably likely.
Well, 1 in 8 times, and then 3 in 8 directions, so
Yeah.
that's...
There's 1 in 9 to fail to pick up.
64.
It's got to land on if it lands on Ratcon Stark, there's an additional 3 in 8 chance it scatters out.
But what's maths and
As soon as it fails it.
That's getting a bit horrible.
It's not enough to be worth considering, I don't think.
I mean,
Really down to get a move on.
it would be 3 to the 8, 3 8s times 1/8, so 3 to the 64, which is like 1 in 21.
Good over one die, but it works rather than fail. It's not quite the same thing. That's also a one die, but that worked out even better. And you're getting a bit of a luck of the old Vulcan. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Now presumably the players to have the rat ogre hit the troll. Well, if Andrew really likes them one dice, the line rat can do it.
I just...
Nice. Can she pick it? Does she have enough time to pick it up? Is the question.
I mean, that's what you place.
She chose to move him!
No!
No, it's a
Andrew, why?
frenzy, so...
Yeah,
Wait,
but
what?
she does a POW. Is Will just not giving
Oh.
advice? What's going on over there?
Will might be doing a tryhard.
I mean, he's sit. Oh wait, when did Andrew pick the ball up? Fuck it, that was
Oh, she did.
nice. Yeah, I'm impressed.
I mean, unfortunately, in such a way that I think she might get served.
It's very much surfable, but I will consider that to be BM at this point. But we'll see.
Now, who is willing to go to the pitch and see if there were any shenanigans with that POW?
I mean, yeah, I might just hop over and ask. Wow. Oh
Well,
wow.
they get
there
rid
you
of the
go.
ball. Now there's pressure on them.
Try hard.
Gonna hit the other time.
Players being
Hey, what happened with the POW? Did Will not point out that you could pick the POW there instead of push? Oh shit, sorry, well I can't hear you, I'm gonna refresh.
I wouldn't have enough time to pick up the ball,
Oh yeah.
so I just picked something that wasn't a skull, basically.
Oh, when you're blocking, you have an extra timer that doesn't count towards your normal turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it pauses time, basically.
Yeah, you have, every time you do a block action, you have 15 seconds. Do whatever the fuck you like. The main advice I'm going to give at this point is try and get stuff done faster. Try and do all your thinking in the first minute or minute and a half of the turn, then spend the next minute, 30 seconds actually doing stuff. Even if your plan isn't perfect or even good, it's better to do something than run out of time and panic.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll head back off to the other channel now. Good luck.
Okay.
Have fun. Okay. Yeah, apparently it was just panic clicking, basically. Andrew didn't know the Figgy has a time. There is, you get the extra timer when you're blocking, which is fair. I didn't explain that.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Okay, so Will has, in my opinion, made some misplayed a bit here because he's giving Andrew a lot of free blocks. Well, only 2 really. It'll be easy enough to clear off the line rat. He should achieve a better effect by having the line rat standing over to the side on the ball. Can anyone else hear me, by the way? You've all been very quiet since I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The ball is currently secure.
Ooh, that's very unlucky. That's what rerolls are for. That's more like it. I think I would have liked to follow up there, but especially planning to move to Storm Vermin, that's definitely not a bad play at all.
Now, I do wonder whether there might be passes involved, and if so, does Andrea know the fact that you cannot pass afterwards, that you cannot pass with the piece?
I told her that, whether or not she remembers is the other question. I think the play here will be to use Ariat Stark to try and knock down the Storm Vermin, pick up the ball with Edrat, give it to Prince Joffrat, and then you can't quite run past, but you're kind of getting there. If you can knock a hole past Hackney and move a line rat back to support, that would work pretty well, I'd say.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
I mean, alternatively, you can always hand off to Blackton Stark and just run. I mean, you might be in range of Ogre, but Ogre does have really stupid.
Oh shit. Hands up to which? Hands up to it? Oh, that's...
No, he's got always hungry and
Let's
Really?
just secure the ball.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue Andrew is having is just time management. It's a hard thing to get used to, but you'll get there eventually.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Is this the second KO on Andrea's side?
Yes, it is. The Gutter Runner came back last drive.
Oh. Ah, okay, okay.
I do wonder if she forgot about the Lord Edward Stark, because he just seems to be down there not doing much.
Oh, it's possible. I often do that with pieces that far back. I may... who needs to use full team anyway? Like, it's just next level safety plays.
Loose ball is a dangerous ball. The player needs to secure it, and fast.
I mean, that would be a what
This
you can
player
fight
should be
class.
brain transplant.
Sorry?
Oh no, that's 4 players on Andrea's side, so actually that would be pretty much a 6 to pick up.
Yeah,
So even with short hands, you would do manage.
it does seem pretty unlikely though. So what I would consider the play to be here is just punch the shit out of all the people around the ball. It should be doable fairly easily.
Instant King Blood will go out your map.
Yeah, you can knock the goblin away, and then you can knock the liner rat away, then you can knock the storm vermin away, and then you have to blitz the throw away. That's all relatively easy to do, and then you get Lord Edrat in, pick up the ball. At this point, I really like the handoff to the gutter run and run deep play. I don't Will has screwed up his positioning somewhat because if Andrew makes all that work, there is absolutely nothing he can do to stop it. And Andrew can take as much time scoring as she likes. Well, 3 turns max, but that's good enough, really.
Twinkle toes there.
Alright, so play now is hit Goblin with Ariat, follow up. Hope if you knock down. Even if you don't, I think you hit slightly. Okay, that works. I know, my original line didn't work because you don't have the blitz. But yeah, I think just hit the Goblin away, pick up and hand off to Prince Joffre. It's going to take a few 4+, but that's fine. I think it's the best play here. If it works, it's really good.
The ball is currently secured, but now they must grab it.
That player went down like a sack of snortling unmentionables. Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
That's it. Get in their face.
Oh my god. That's actually not terrible, considering. I think Will's
I mean,
going to have a
that's
hard
very
time.
good for Will.
No, I think it's not great for Will, because you can't protect it and you can't do anything with it. I don't think there's any good way to protect that goblin.
Decisive.
Especially if that guy goes... Oh wow, okay. Never mind, that's one way to protect the goblin.
Less pressure on the ball. It's a good move.
Still, thought this is time for Lord Edrat Stark to come charging in and save the day.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
Oh, that's unlucky.
Time, perhaps? They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
I've heard stroking him on his belly or
Oh,
chin
no.
calmed him down.
Less defenders are on you. The easier it's going to be to move. Hey, what back? Dodge that, you whisker git.
He's going to sleep, and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
Try hard.
Nicky, for fuck's sake.
Hang on.
I'm so fed up with you calling
Go.
people tryhards for scoring or not scoring.
No, it's mostly just will.
Just because something is a good idea does not make someone to try hard for doing it.
Well, he was complaining about how he can't play this internet anymore.
Those men are pretty
One
OP.
player.
Oh, they're not even OP, they're just good.
I mean, the Skaven don't seem
This
bad.
team now has to
Skaven are really
get
good if you know what you're
losing
doing.
squad.
I,
I want
Yeah.
to get it back as soon as they
they're a
can.
good team.
Robert
Underworld
is
are good when they
one
get a
with
few
the
levels.
Skaven. Yep.
Actually, surprised he was running so many goblins. What's so special about them?
He has no choice, he's playing Underworld.
Ah, okay. I thought that you can do linemen because his linemen seem pretty good.
So they only, the Underworld is the only team where the Skaven lineman is actually a 2-off positional.
Ah, okay.
Underworld are a weird team. That's one part of it.
You know, I often think Blood Bowl might be better if we just got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the main.
That would be blood. Without the bow. It's just warming. You can see that anytime it lands.
I can? Let's go there.
What's an injury 9?
What? Oh, yeah. Is that double KO? Fucking beautiful.
Ooh, a handoff. How original. This formation gives them a safe progression. It's gonna be hard to make them lose the
He
ball.
just did a handoff.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it's
need someone else to get for SPP.
solid. It's an interesting play. I would like to keep it on the thrower and gone for the pass regatta runner here, because Andrew is rather low on turns to score. I think she's just playing very safe. She doesn't want to get scored on again, which I really can't blame her for at this point. mean, the nice thing is Andrew did actually do a full turn this time. It was definitely a step in the right direction. Shame the Rat Ogre didn't get to do anything.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight. Now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Oh, hey! That's pretty good. I think that does leave Andrew a very real chance of scoring just because Will's formation hasn't fanned out to cover the sides at all. Sooner or later, Gutterrider is going to have to get the ball, I think. Actually, I'm just going to need to do a lot of GFIs, but scoring is definitely a possibility here if she sees it. Hopefully Will point it out, but, well, we'll see.
Smaller than you. Go, big guy. Trample.
Oh, man.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Ooh, that's nice. That's actually really good for the next half. The question is, can Andrew get the movement in to actually score this half? Because I think if Andrew can score now, I just that's still a very bad position. We'll see.
I mean, is this Gutterrider going to do GFRs?
Yeah, the gut runner has to do GFIs if Andrew
I
wants
mean,
to score.
yeah, but will he? No, he
Probably not, yeah. Andrew probably hasn't
at least
seen
not
it.
that one.
Nope, that's no score.
Maybe this one?
No, I don't think so. Based on where Andrew moved him to start with, that's not where you're going to put him if you're going to do GFIs, right? You move him to the end of his normal full movement and then do the GFIs.
Okay, so she just lost her chances, unfortunately.
It's unfortunate, but it's an easy mistake to make.
This is why you always count squares.
It's hard to know to count squares if you're new. Ideally, will be up to point that out, but I can't really blame them for not doing it.
I mean, I guess that's a baptism by fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen. That player is about to get punched above and below the belt. Oh, wait! Something's happening. That was risky.
Oh, Daniel just announced that his match is tomorrow at 4. So that's something. And no, it's Khemri versus Dark Elves. Yeah, we do indeed have 2 hit teams. Have you not noticed?
No.
Man.
I'm too busy with work to do for this league.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. That sounds true. I believe you.
I mean, I do technically have a dissertation. Well, not dissertation, but design project.
What's more important, design project or Blood Bowl? I think you'll know the answer to that question.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Bob. You caught me polishing my teeth.
Dying daisies.
Why are you polishing?
I actually think
Since we are now
Andrew
zapped
might have been able
across
to
the
score.
old world in high destiny
Because of
cabal
where
vision,
Will put the line around,
the
I
viewers can
think
see
with sufficiently bullshit chain pushes, it might actually have been possible to do the score.
Oh, Dark Elves.
in these conditions,
It's not likely,
crazy.
and it's not something you would think you would not even consider that if you're not very familiar with the game. But I think it would work.
I wasn't expecting that. And by the looks of things, neither were there.
On the other hand, tomorrow at 4 is going to be just before both games.
I'm going to be on campus, so I'll probably watch.
Well, it's just a question of how to record it.
I can record it. I'm recording this one as we speak. Sorry, excuse me just a second. Gonna mute.
Are doing their job.
They're down a player. Easy to replace. Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
Sorry about that, did I miss anything exciting?
Just the kickoff, nothing. By the way, the point with high agility teams with the small line is that you're not winning the strength race anyway, so you just want positioning.
Sort of. I would always put 5 dudes on line of scrimmage, even as an agility team, because in this matchup you want your blocks. They're so good if you make them work, because you can. You're both squishy teams. You can get the blocks, so you just kind of should, especially because you're fast enough to reposition.
Yeah, that's what I felt playing against the AI as well. That you kind of want the strong line because one man can be the difference between your opponent has double blocks and you're screwed and bad first turn, and you can never recover. Like your whole middle part is just dead, and you're just trying to salvage the sides.
Long clear throw. This
And
is
against the AI,
how smooth of this bloody
That's
game.
a play.
No, Jim.
I don't like it much, but it's a play.
What happened?
Andrew attempted a pass. Sadly, it didn't go off because it was quite a difficult pass.
Oh, I didn't see the thrower in the back. It's like, why is there nothing moving in the middle? Okay.
Why would she want to pass until turn 9?
Sorry, Mickey, you're a little quiet.
Why would she want to pass on turn 9?
I don't know. Just a new player. You want to get the ball moving. It's an easy enough mistake to make. If you know what you're doing.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent?
I mean, the gutter runner might have been able to go deep, but with no backup, so...
It reminds me of the Finch story of
No, it's
Nurgling
only a start.
and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles.
Yeah, the standard Skaven offense. What I like to do is cage up down the pitch a bit, wait for my cage to fall apart, then give it to a gutter runner and run like mad. Sometimes it works pretty well. Sometimes I am terrible at probability and Vincent surfs me. But still. moment recorded for posterity in last year's finals, and definitely wasn't slightly embarrassing.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly. He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. The player's taking the ball, and the end zone is close. They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic.
Very friendly. If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
Fans are rabid, so long. Just one more step.
Wait, what? Why did that guy just dodge? Oh no, there's hang on, no, I don't know what's going on. Wrong. I thought the goal dodged.
Players arrive to assist their teammate.
Because two big guys is always better than one.
Oh, he's planning to pass.
Ah, interesting.
Or, I don't know. It just felt like a weird first move.
Yeah, that's definitely the best. Well, we've been getting very lucky with animosity so far. Sooner or later, it's going to come back to bite in the ass, I'm sure. For now, looks like another high-scoring game in the making. Fortunately, though, Andrea can reach, I think. That makes it a bit harder. No doubt.
What an... Ooh.
That's how you take down a rat man, Jim.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. And then you got runner.
Stop it, flipping
Ooh, and
around.
then this next game.
Sorry?
And then this next game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's...
why I love this game.
So, there's... Well, no, I think... Oh, no, Will is not, in fact, doing the sensible thing and preventing Rakon from blitzing the Goblin. But we'll see. There's possibly still some things to come. Actually, I think the better players... no, that's a worse point. What is... what do you think about dodging out with the Storm Vermin and doing the GFIs necessary to blitz the Bull Carrier?
Which is Storm Vermin?
The guy with block, Queen Cheesy. There's some GFIs, but on the other hand, a block 2 die is a lot better than a no block 2 die against goblins with dodge. Are you rolling one extra GFI to make the block a lot better? I think I like that play more, especially because you can free him up if you do it right. Actually, that's part of what you need to do it right. Maybe the lack of knockdown does kind of ruin it.
Unity is strength.
One more step ahead.
They've kissed the death. Turn over. What? Great lift! Touchdown! Have built up quite the lead. Is it too late for the other side to counter?
I'm going to pop in on those guys and see how they're getting on during the kickoff. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys finding the game so far?
Andrea is getting a bit confused. I am helping, hopefully at least.
Replace that player.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 3-0.
I mostly just panic and like
Kick the ball to the
do the wrong thing.
Yeah, so I mentioned her that the rat that was on my left, on her right, could have got the goblin, but she accidentally blocked with the with that rat.
Easy mistake
Yeah.
to make. I think, the trick is to just try and force yourself to spend a reasonable chunk of the turn doing things, rather than just panicking and doing all at the end. It's all about practice, honestly. I think the trick is...
It's pretty unlucky that the gutter runner is missing next game.
Yeah, it happens. At least you haven't quite got the ludicrous levels of XP as the other games.
Yeah, no, I
We'll
haven't
see.
got that much SPP. I've only got
Also-
one injury.
I feel like I shouldn't have gotten the Rat Ogre because I don't know how to use him properly because of his thing where like he has to do this.
Yes, basically he just has to hit people. If he's hitting people, he's happy. So
Yeah, that's the thing with the
Yeah,
Rat
but
Ogre.
he's really risky to use he might just end up ending your turn.
That's why you use him towards the end of your turn. Like, you do it when it doesn't matter if he fucks up, basically.
Yeah,
Or
but
you
I
just
end
do
up
him, like,
running out
last.
of time and like
yeah.
not knowing what to do.
Hey, we'll help teach you time management, right? If you get your time management right, you get to hit things with the rat ogre, and that's really good. Alright, I'm gonna head back off to the other channel. Good luck and have fun.
Okay.
You got anything cool recorded on your visual box other than old Blood Bowl matches, Jim?
Yes. I'm addicted to that HBO series, Game of Gnu. You never know which little bearded grunt is going to die. Then there's Dr. Fu, a time dweller with Nurgle's rot, travels through history infecting everybody. That's some of the plots. This player is certainly the best choice for this action.
Ooh, that's a perfect kick.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. And in general, you want the kick to be short against agility teams. Because, but it depends really. Because Andrew can just run back down, that's basically fine. Whereas where you kick short, it's a lot more pressure on her to immediately pick up without failing. The thing is, agility teams are just going to get the ball wherever you put it, unless something goes horribly wrong. So you want to put it where if something does go horribly wrong, you can benefit from it. Basically.
Oh, okay, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, taking kick is a bit iffy on Bretonian because there's just no one good to put it on. But a lot of teams do actually have to think about this stuff. Oh man.
Why so much dancing?
I think it's panic zone really big. It's the obvious way to quickly move the ball around. What would be better is just cage up and then move the ball next turn. It's not an unreasonable thing to think, oh crap, I need to move the ball. At least Andrew's doing something, which is the big point of it to learn really, is just get it done.
Bye, Vincent.
Bye.
Alright. I didn't hear him saying he was off. I thought I'd be able to hear him for a little while.
I mean, that's an angry beehive.
Now his buddy can move freely.
That's a dangerous place to be.
That's a bit rough.
Can the player force possession away from the ball holder?
Good defensive block.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. Sometimes the underdog. Not this time.
Look at this. I love the sound of the Skaven when they're in pain. Sounds like victory. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
What was your favorite moment as a Blood Bowl player, Bob?
Oh, well, it has to be scoring my first touchdown, Jim. You see, I just ripped the head off this kid for giving me some lip in the changing rooms before the game. So just for fun, I shoved the ball down his throat and then lobbed his whole body into the end zone. Ref said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a touchdown. And they have changed.
Ball in danger! And carrier too.
It was time. It's not far from the end zone.
Why is this pitch feel really empty? Like, it's a bit weird.
I don't know. I think both teams are down a few pieces. It might just be because they're all kind of clustered in a weird diagonal line down the middle. The larger pitch just doesn't really have anything in the area.
I mean, Andrea's down like 4, and Will wants,
yeah, there's 4 pieces missing total, so...
Oh, 5 actually.
Really? I see 3 of Andrew's out and 1 of Will's. Oh, no
I
shit,
see
4.
4,
No, my
but the top
mistake,
one
yeah.
is just a replace.
I missed the injured gutter and I didn't scroll down far enough.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now. That player is so close to a world of hurt.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Occasionally, in the struggle between brain versus brawn, brain wins.
Jim, did you know that some cheerleaders get paid more than the players?
Is that a fact, Bob? Why?
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. Who would you rather look at?
Why didn't you follow Freddy?
Why don't you follow that? Good question. I guess might just not want to be one died back.
I mean, if the alternative is getting served.
Oh no, shit! Hang on. Yeah, my mistake.
You're gonna need to
Wow.
tackle something.
That's exactly why. The bait. Oh no, the bait failed. But if that had actually worked, it would have been next level play.
It might be worth trying this Will someday.
Sorry?
It might be worth trying, especially since I'm playing halflings.
Like, is it even worth surfing a halfling? Is it really?
Yes, because if you don't serve anybody, if you don't serve when you can, you will attract attacks from nothing.
That's true. Nuffle,
So if you
Nuffle
serve
does
with
curse
this-
you
yeah.
if I won't surf you.
That's one of the few certainties of that way. Well, I possibly could have taken those to serve more.
Yeah, but then Vince would have been sad.
Is Vincent playing those?
Yes, he is. Jesus Christ, you don't paid any attention to the league.
Hi, I've got coursework.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long to check what fucking teams are in, man.
I did check everyone's teams, it's just that I didn't memorize it.
Wow.
That's football.
Who even are you anymore, Mickey?
I'm half the man I used to be.
Jesus
Any
Christ.
advice for the side that's down 2 touchdowns?
No, I think...
Take out your will.
What the fuck are these SPPs? Like, I'm gonna have a game against Finn's Ben, I'm gonna get a perfectly reasonable amount of SPP, and I'm gonna feel so sad. What the fuck is this league?
They simply have a better dog, or they hit harder. One team is lighter than, not a significant difference, but it can impact the game. They've kicked the ball to the opponents. Now it's time to think defensively.
Always with the throwback, touchback. Oh, this. Well, we might see another touchdown.
Oh, it's
Ogre?
touchback.
No.
Yeah, I don't get to drag it. Solid choice. Yeah, there's still a chance Andrew can score, which would be nice.
I've often wondered, Bob, who would win in a fight between you and Morgan Thorne?
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, Jump. Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking hungry. If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
Oh no, she's gonna get so served.
I believe.
Oh no.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. Taking me here.
Yeah, there's a chance to surf. How does Will have 6 rerolls? Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I don't think you just needed any intent to gain 2.
Yeah. It's still kind of bullshit,
Get the ball
but...
forward.
Ooh,
The end
that's...
zone is in sight.
Oh, please tell Andrea, but why would... Oh no, but...
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
No, Will has blocked.
No, it's not.
It looks
Well,
like
however, he
that's
cannot,
you on the
blitz,
menu
however,
tonight.
he cannot surf anymore.
Oh.
He cannot surf the gold carrier. It just makes things interesting for some reason. Like, is he taking pity?
It's possible.
Well, that would be a surprise. Oh, well, either way, it would have to be a double goal for it. I think the most cool. 1, 2.
Andrea can score, just needs the dodge and 2 GFIs. I'm not entirely sure what Will's doing here. He also just seems to be letting Andrea score, which is fair enough at this stage.
I think what would be the most cool thing possible is to place 2 players just before the storm vermin.
Oh no, yeah, it's absolutely possible to make it impossible for Andrea to score
Because
here.
then, even if Andrea could get out of the way. Oh, I mean, I guess blitzing would work.
Yeah, the
To
play would be
punch
to half
both of
die
it.
out and pray for a pal. Yeah, I think Will's going to let Andrea have a scoring attempt.
Well. That's what a dodge. So that's 3 plus to dodge? 2 plus? I can't remember. To go for it and the dodge. With 1 reroll. As long as she doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it. I just go for the score attempt. Right. We'll see.
That last burst of speed, always risky. That's a touchdown. I'm
Hey.
so excited. My
Hold
heart
on.
is
Oh,
a
That's a
memorable
score.
You know what I think might happen?
I didn't know they could
One
even
turner.
run that fast.
Oh yeah,
God.
I think that's what we're trying to do.
You're supposed to remain neutral.
I mean, SPP on a gutter runner is not bad.
It's
There's
a
another
Storm Vermin.
side.
It's better to get the SCP on the Storm Vermin than on the Gutter Runner, because it's really easy to score on the Gutter Runner, and Storm Vermin is actually kind of hard.
It's on the other side. I think 3 of the 4 touchdowns went on a goblin, so that's
Oh, that's very good for Andrea. I mean, well, so that's not great
for the
Will,
league.
But yeah, it's the thing is though, goblins get really good with 1 level up.
Okay.
Only on Underworld.
Team again.
On any other team, they're shit. And they get 2 heads, which means they can then dodge literally anywhere on the pitch on a 2 pass with a reroll.
Okay.
Really.
Wow.
I mean, and that's also not a step forward for a touchdown.
Oh, it caps at 6. Wow. Like even to be fair, Will got +2 fame, but even so, even Nuffle was
Loose
DMing
ball is
Andrew.
a dangerous ball.
The team have possession.
Pass. Let's start something exciting in the dying moments of the match.
Oh, okay. That was wrong. Oh no, he's going for the 1 turn. Unfortunately, he's fucked it up completely because the troll Can't be in tackle zones, or it's basically impossible to actually do.
Well, no, I don't think just set up one thing touchdown at all. Oh, you mean because he can throw?
Yeah. What were you thinking? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I was thinking the more traditional Skaven.
You don't have gutter runners, so it needs 4
No.
chain pushes, so it's really hard to do. Especially because you have so much strength 2 on your team. But yeah, Will's fucked it up because the troll is basing someone. And by someone, I mean 3 people.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, does not make the pass harder?
Hello.
Yes, it
I
does.
can't throw this guy. It doesn't give me the
Oh
option.
yeah. You already used your pass action.
Oh, it counts as a part. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, you're just passing a player instead of the ball.
Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
All right.
It's easy to forget. Also, you fucked up anyway because your trolls. Oh, yeah.
Well, that just makes the throw harder.
No, yeah, it does. And if you roll, so you for a short pass, you need to roll 3s, and then you apply the -3 penalty. You actually need to roll 6s, so that would have been basically impossible.
Well, no, but when he just has an inaccurate pass. so
No.
it's tricky.
It's always an inaccurate pass. If you fail the roll, it's always a fumble.
What?
God, Mick, you play halflings, you don't know how throw teammate works.
No, I just, what's the word?
Throw things?
Yeah.
Hey, you know the rules now.
No. If the pass is fumbled.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face. That range they'll go down as if you were flinging
Oh, I
a
mean, I
brick
guess
into them.
children also have strong arms, so that kind of helps things.
Yes, you get a +1 on the short, so which means it's a 2+ even when you make the short pass version, which you always do.
After that match, I need to
Oh, that was a
change
game.
my undergarments.
Let's take a quick look at the SPP and then I'm going to stop recording. Fuck me, that was a... Wait, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of
Do your
SPP.
constant whatever somewhere
That's a
else.
lot of level
As
ups. Yeah, that was a good game. See you guys for the next video.